Yes, people, welcome back to Magpie Channel TV, and get the fuck in there. 3 points, 2-1 win, Forest away, Friday night football, wrapped up. We can enjoy the weekend now, yeah? We're 1 point off Spurs, 1 point off the Champions League positions with 1 game in hand. That is massive. I mean, that's a huge win tonight. And it's well deserved. We easily deserved the win there tonight, and it came from a penalty in the last couple of minutes. Stoppage time penalty, thanks to VAR. Isak, as cool as you like, slotted away, and that bloke was absolutely unbelievable tonight. Alexander Isak, wow, unreal, absolutely unreal, top class. Let's hope he doesn't get bloody injured in Swedish duty. Do you know what I mean? Let's hope he doesn't get injured in the international break. But he was absolutely immense tonight, man. I mean, I've got to say, his finish for the first goal was incredible, absolutely incredible. The way he stretched his leg out, got the volley in, got the equaliser right on half time. Look, we've scored in both stoppage times of both halves. But we deserved that when we dominated the game. I can't remember Forest touching the ball apart from when they scored. And, you know, we'll go back to that. Botman had an absolute nightmare there. He's played it back. Where's the runner though? Who's tracking Dennis? Pope, I think, should do better as well. Pope's got to keep that out better. But Botman has an absolute stinker playing that back. We can't be too harsh on him. Obviously, he's been immaculate since he came. He's been 10 out of 10 every week. He's never let us down. But on that occasion, he's had an absolute nightmare. But we fought back from it, went at the break level again. And the feeling was throughout the game is that it just wasn't going to be our night. Because there's time and time again where we just don't take our chances. And it's not down to skills so much as it has been the past few weeks. This one was a lot of bad luck. How many times have we hit the crossbar tonight? 2, 3 times? Renan Loddy nearly put way ahead off the bar. You know, a defender that was linked with Newcastle. The Forest defender puts it off the bar from Isak's deflected shot. Longstaff hits the bar as well. Isak has one cleared off the line in the second half. There's just moments throughout that game where you just think, oh man, it's just not going to be our day. It's not our day at the office. But thankfully it was. Thankfully it went our way in the last minute. We got to give him the penalty, which I was surprised about, just because of VAR fucking us over, really. Just because of VAR. I mean, obviously it was a handball. You could argue, I think Forest fans would argue, saying that it was close, you know, his arm and the delivery of the cross was close to hitting the ball, but at the end of the day, the rules are the rules, and that's a penalty all day long. And I'm so happy Isak stepped up and slotted it home in front of the travelling Toon fans on a Friday night down Forest. Well deserved, massive win. And we have to go back though. I have to say, I'm gutted for Elliot Anderson. Elliot Anderson comes on at half time for Alan St. Maximin. Now, you know, for me, I think Maxi will be away in the summer. He was getting shouted at in that first half from Green Jones, from Eddie Howe, from Tyndall. They were just unhappy with him. And it's again the inconsistency of Maxi. Last week he's unreal, amazing, world beater against Wolves, and then this week he barely touches the ball. You know, and he comes off at half time. I'm sure it is a selection issue, not an injury one. Anderson comes on and he's so bright. Anderson, great spark, in that goal at the back post is fantastic. The header, you wouldn't see Maxi jumping up for a header like that. He gets his head on the end of a cross, and I've got to say Isak's footwork was incredible as well. Sensational footwork from Alexander Isak. He's on the deck, he's on the floor, and he's magic with his feet, gets it up, gets the ball to the back post. Anderson heads home, and VAR completely ruins the game. Ruins the game again, VAR. Thankfully I don't have to rant too much because we've got the winner in the end. But VAR robbed Newcastle there. That should have been 2-1. It robbed Elliot Anderson, a local lad scoring for his local club there, taking the lead. We get bumped there. Anderson, you know, great header at the back post. Isak, amazing footwork, great cross. And the VARs apparently give the offside for the build-up of the goal. They're saying that Longstaff, but it's a Forest player that boots the ball off Longstaff. How is he interfering with play if it's a Forest player that hits it off him? It's just a ridiculous, scandalous move. That, like, it's just a joke of a rule, joke of a decision. Should never have been given. It should have been 2-1 from Anderson. Should have been more comfortable. We probably would have went out to win 3-1 then. But hey, I don't need to talk about that too much because listen, we've got the job done. We've got the 3 points. Isak's got his brace, and then Newcastle got a 2-1 win. And it, like I say, it was more than deserved. We absolutely battered them tonight. Forest were filthy. Forest were dirty. Shelby, a couple of bad challenges on Bruno Guimaraes. Where was the referee? Where was the cards? I don't think we've seen enough from the referee. You know, Forest came out to be physical, to get in your face, and it was awful from them. They were terrible. Proper Sunday League behaviour from Forest. they were getting stuck in. But I thought Newcastle dealt with it well. I thought Jacob Murphy was fantastic again down the right hand side. He was class all night. Obviously the news came out, Almiron was injured. He's going to be missing for 3 weeks according to Paraguay's manager. So we're seeing the same front three there. I thought Murphy was great. I thought Willock as well. Willock, mind, he had a good game, but he should have scored. He should have scored early on as well. He missed a sitter from close range, and just a few minutes into the game, that could have made life easier for us. But you know, Willock, Longstaff, we had that thing again in and around the area where we seemed to be passing too much. People on just popping shots off. We did it more second half. We've seen Bruno and Navas tip one over from him. But I tell you what, let's just focus on the positive. Let's focus on 3 points. And when there's a tricky away fixture on a Friday night, we've got the job done. 3 points in the bag. And like I say, that push for top 4 is real. It's on. It's a very strong chance. You know, we've got a great possibility of getting that Champions League football. 1 point off Spurs. We go 4th if we win our game in hand. Let's just see what happens. Obviously, Spurs got Southampton tomorrow, I think it is. But we've got all the chance in the world of getting that. With some tough fixtures coming up. Listen, after the international break, we've got Man United at home. And then we've got, West Ham away midweek, Brentford away the weekend after that. It's not going to be easy, but we've won 2 games in a week there. 6 massive points. If we can keep Alexander Isak fit, I think it's possible because he's been amazing. Anyways, drop your comments, what you thought of tonight's game. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.